We are in a game. It took a while, but everybody's PC is fixed, and we have a game between Navi and Mouz in the group stages for the Star Series StarLadder finals in Kiev Cyber Arena. And these two teams are actually sitting on stage right now to play this match. And I have with me a co-caster. It is Tulex. How are you doing?
I'm quite fine this evening, thank you.
Evening? It's afternoon. You know that, right?
Yeah, I just don't really care.
Okay.
Just sounded better to say evening, you
Okay.
know.
Well, I'm having a good evening too, even though it's not even 2 p.m. in the afternoon. But that's okay. We're going into the draft race straight away. What are you expecting for these two teams?
Well, they don't know each other pretty well, I guess. They must have played each other a lot. They saw a lot of the matches, and yeah, that's what we saw. They probably just banned the heroes that maybe are not as imbalanced as, let's say, like Lycanthrope or Furon, or just ban the heroes that other team is really comfortable with, like the Shadow Demon, maybe the Darkseer now, or maybe something even like Sand King, which Bambo plays a lot.
Yeah, we had in the previous game where Mouse was facing M5, they had 4 heroes going through. And that they actually picked up that were signature heroes for players for Mouse. But now already 2 of those signature heroes that we did see in the previous game are banned out, and that's a bit of a luxury you have as being the first picker. You can ban out those heroes, those signature heroes that you just don't want to face, without indeed banning the overpowered heroes, because you just force your opponent to ban those out. Otherwise, well, you would have a chance to pick them up if they were still in the game, and that would be the advantage would be to you. As the Chen is the last ban out for Navi, actually quite early, so they don't want to pick that one up for themselves. Maybe they're hoping for an Invoker or for an Enchantress.
Maybe Enchantress later or something like that. And Puppy did his homework probably, just banning so fast. He already knew what he wanted to do. And there's the Darkseer. I really didn't want to see Darkseer this game because
Oh,
I find
not?
that hero boring, but
Oh, really? But he makes for great plays. How can you not like the Darkseer?
because he's so imbalanced, it's so annoying to play against him. I just hate
Okay.
his face.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of hate. But, well, they're not gonna get a Darkseer Black Hole because Enigma gets picked up by Mouse as well as the Shrek. But I do like Darkseer. Darkseer previous game was in the hands of Mouse, and we had some nice vacuums into Burrow Strikes or into Epicenters, into everything basically.
Windrunner at your service.
Windrunner will be picked up here by Navi,
Radiant team pick.
giving Light of Heaven something to play with, as well as a Lone Druid.
Well,
I for one, I mean, you say that you don't like the Darkseer, I don't like the Lone Druid.
yeah, he's a boring hero
Yeah,
as well.
Darkseer is not a
And
boring hero. Darkseer makes for big plays. Lone Druid, boring hero.
and you said there's a Windrunner for Light of Heaven, but it's probably going to be Dandy playing her.
True,
It's like,
especially since Lone Druid was picked up, I
yeah.
guess.
And now the Lone Druid or Darkseer will be in the woods and the other one will be on the hard lane. So depending on that, the Puppy will play one and the Light of Heaven will play the other.
Yeah. Oh, Mouse picking up their Clings.
Okay, let's see if Navi bans the StarLadder right now. Because Mouse used to play StarLadder plus the Clinks as a counter for Syllaber, so maybe Papi knows about that, maybe they don't even want to pick it, who knows.
I
But
have to say, I have not seen Exlara and Clings on the same team before, I believe. Not entirely sure.
Yeah. They play like solo mid StarLadder Mouse with Clinks, and it was really successful against the Lone Druid.
Oh yeah, I can't believe it's definitely successful, especially with the reduced armor. And as a Lone Druid, you think you're only facing a starter, and then when Clings pop up, you're as good as dead. Even though Clings would not be able to kill him off by himself, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's gotta be Santing that's got banned out first, though. Another ban out for one of the signature heroes for Sexy Bamboo. Wonder what he's gonna be playing now. Sing Sing's probably gonna be playing that the Shrek. Enigma gonna be played by Come With Me in the jungle, and Black for the Clinks.
Probably. I also saw Bambo playing the Enigma, so maybe. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, true. I also saw Sing Sing playing the Enigma.
Oh, okay.
So it really gonna depend. The only thing that we can almost be sure of is Clinks being played by Black.
Definitely.
So that's at least something. Brewmaster will be banned out here as well.
And that's just 5 heroes that Mouse plays a lot, so good job by Puppy banning that.
Definitely. Just making sure that they overthrow Mouse's regular tactics, so that basically forcing them for going for something that they have maybe not practiced as much as their other heroes. The last ban out is going to be for Mouse. They already banned out the Night Stalker. hero that would allow Na'Vi to be a bit more aggressive, because so far they don't really have any really aggressiveness early game.
Mhm.
They've got only heroes that are able to keep their lane under control, and of course, Darkseer can make for some aggressiveness if he leaves his jungle, probably if he's going to be in there.
Maybe something like Juggernaut can be a good ban right now.
Yeah, or Queen of Pain.
Maybe.
Unless they want to pick that up for themselves, or Enchantress, who was still in the pool as well. Even though we already discussed that probably Darkseer is going to go into the jungle, so I'm not sure if Na'Vi would have used that one. But at least
You
no
can
longer an
double
option.
jungle in some of the situations.
Dire team pick.
Gonna be Vengeful Spirit pick up for their support, having at least one targeted stun, because otherwise they would not have any at all. After there's no CK still in the pool as well, even though I'm not expecting
Oh,
one of
yeah,
these
right.
teams to pick it up.
Probably not. And the only reason that Navi picked Vengeful Spirit instead of like Crystal Maiden or Venomancer is that Enigma on the other
Yeah.
team, because Vengeful Spirit in itself, I feel like it's much worse support hero than Venomancer or Crystal Maiden, just because of the short range on her spells and as well as on her attacks. But that swap is really handy against Enigma, and the Venomancer goes to the other side, so probably no Crystal Maiden this game at all.
Nope, I'm not gonna see any Frostbite or Novas. Venomancer is still a very aggressive support as well, especially early game with his Gale. So we're gonna see which one he's gonna be paired up with, as I think that's gonna be the last pickup for Mouz. Because so far, I mean, Leshrac could go solo. We've seen Klinks going solo, so I'm expecting a dual lane with that Venomancer, with whoever is gonna be picked up.
Yes.
Hello, Rubik. Okay, so and the Slardar.
And
So
that's
you indeed were right. We're probably gonna have a dual lane mid with a Slardar and a Venomancer. And I just have to point out that the thing is with the Rubik and a black hole on the other side, you're not, as an Enigma, you're not gonna be able to cast anything straight after your black hole because it's a channel spell. So if Rubik is not in the black hole, he is 100% sure gonna be able to steal it.
Exactly. That's why he's great.
That's why he's right, indeed. And if it's it should be a really good game with a lot of black holes. I think Toby is gonna shout his lungs out.
And also, I'm thinking about the Mouse laning, they don't really have an offlane solo other than Enigma, so they can't have had to throw it on the hard lane, I think. And
Well, Klinks is oh, actually you said a hard lane
no,
solo.
it's
Yeah,
like
you're right. You're
I
right.
saw Mouse playing Klings on hard lane once, and it went really bad for them. So they probably won't go for that again. And as we see the players who play the heroes, we see the support players playing Leshrac and Venomancer, as I expected. So
Yep.
it's going to be Slardar middle probably, and the Enigma on the hard lane, and they will just kind of roam around or maybe just help the Klings.
Indeed.
And on the other side we see Dandy playing in Rubik, so he will be solo middle.
Yeah, you would just want to go over one of the sides so everybody knows who's playing what? Or it might be more handy.
Yeah, I can go over Navi, I think.
Yep, sure.
So we see Hvost playing the Windrunner. It will be kind of a carry on tri-lane, so to say. Then we see Arzard playing the Super Vengeful Spirit. Light of Heaven playing his favorite Lone Druid. Will be hard lane probably then. Papi playing the Darkseer in the jungle, and then we have Dandy on the best hero, Rubik, in solo middle.
Indeed. And for mouse parts, we already saw a lot of them. We see there's two supports, so 1437 on the Venomancer. Come with me on Leshrac moving towards that bottom lane. Sexy Bamboo is going to be playing the Slardar, probably solo middle, with Sing Sing on his Enigma in the jungle. As we have seen him doing that more often, a bit more passive role than we are kind of used from Sing Sing, but he is playing that very securely, as he's going to try to not let his black hole get stolen by the Rubik. Going to try to get him in that black hole, but if he's going to succeed, we'll find out. We have see black on his signature Klinks, as we have seen him do zillions of times. And that is everybody for Mouse up on the dice. As we have a pause, we don't really know why. We have a pause from Puppy, but I believe all the teams will know why, because they're sitting next to each other, kinda. And I just have to sort something.
Oh, this is already an awesome game. I love those picks on the both sides. Like, aside from the Lone Druid, there are no boring heroes in my mind. I mean, I hate Darkseer, just his face and how balanced he is, but he's not boring. He's not a boring hero.
He's not a boring hero. You can hate his face. I'm not sure why you hate his face. It looks a bit like a leprechaun. He has a beard and stuff, and he has a built-in head in his head.
It's like, because every time he kills you with some of his imbalanced spell, and he has like 4 imbalanced spells, then you see his face in like top left corner. And they just
I
take it.
believe you have been killed off a bit too much by a Darkseer in that case.
He makes like for that annoying feeling when you're like winning the game and try to go into the base, and then he just vacuum all 5 of you, and
And then
you
there's a
will.
Darkseer, a vacuum, yeah. Wow. I I think you should ban out a Darkseer in your games. Just saying.
Yeah, well, we do that a lot.
Do that a lot. Oh, also,
Sometimes you
oh,
can't.
yeah. For the people listening through Dota TV, I am sorry. I have not fixed my virtual audio cables because I do not have any virtual audio cables, so you only hear me, not Tulex, who is my co-caster. So apologize for that one. There. Just so everybody knows that, because I do have my own sound turned on right now. Oh well. Well, with the Darkseer, you can dislike his face, but you can't dislike the action he brings. Not as a caster. Definitely not. For Lone Druid though, I mean Lone Druid, he can just farm the whole time and just, you know, seriously the whole time. And then at
Yeah.
some point he'll come out of the jungle and he'll be big and the game's over. He makes for boring games.
But both of these heroes needs some kind of a nerf, you know. Laundry is just
His
plain
bear
out
needs a nerf.
ridiculous hero. It's like you can do anything with him. You can go any lane with him, even the jungle. You can pull the creeps with your bear because it has like 1400 HP on level 1, which is just so retarded. And he has actually enough move speed to outspeed pretty much all of the heroes and stuff. And you can, you know, it's just ridiculous. He has pretty much everything, and unless he's ganked really, really heavily in the early game, and you can't really afford that every time. And Darkseer, the problem with Darkseer is that nobody played him, so he received a lot of buffs in Dota 1. And then there was this German team, kind of a mix, and Fire was playing him successfully a lot, so people actually realized that how good that hero is. And so everybody started playing him, and then he even received the buffs on his spell. So
He also
he's
received
so
nerfs though.
ridiculous. Well, only one, and it was the Aghanim's nerf, so you can't do like ridiculous in-base pushes with him. But it's still a really strong hero. I mean,
It is.
he needs some sort of nerf, like disallow the Iron Shell on creeps at least, or something like that, because.
But then he can't solo lane anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
What is he then gonna do? Is he gonna be? Nah, I like that he's able to solo lane. I like him as a solo laning hero.
He can go to the jungle for all I care. You can delete this hero from Dota for all I care. I mean,
Wow, strong language. Let not have Valve hear this.
as well as Broodmother, just to add another. Really,
Why don't you
and
Why don't you like Broodmother?
it just changes the way that you have to play the game. It's like you always have to have a hero against her. It's like 2 heroes standing on one lane. It's so retarded. If you move away from her, then you can't really counter her with the dual lane somehow because she's so fast under the webs, and you have to spend so much on the sentry ward. And I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Hey, did you notice that there's clouds? Oh, in Dota I see clouds moving. The hell? Never
Where?
mind. I see clouds moving on the floor. You can't really see that if you no, they're gone. No, they're still
Are
here.
I?
No, I see clouds. Sorry. Never
Okay.
mind. Everybody of Navi moving towards the top lane. We have an on pause, so everybody's moving again. Finally. Took a lot of time for this game. I mean, it's almost 1 hour later than the game was supposed to start. And of course, there's a lot of time scheduled in for these matches, and I even believe that there's an hour extra scheduled in after this match, so they are not interfering yet with any other game, but they won't really have their lunch break anymore.
30 seconds.
We see
to
both
battle.
teams evading each other, not gonna find anything.
Well, it looks like a offensive trial line by Mouse. Quite surprised by that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there is gonna be a jungling Enigma at all.
Well, that was kind of expected because they needed an Enigma for solo, considering all. Because
Well,
you can't really put the dual line on a hard line, you know, and
yeah,
you
true.
can't really
The
put
battle begins.
Klings there. I mean, yeah.
True.
Huh.
So no jungle hero for Mouz, and I do think that is Darkseer gonna be on. There's gonna be Lone Druid on the bottom. Middle lane is gonna be for Rubik as expected.
Ours
And
are.
oh,
Poor
I see him
guy.
coming, and here comes Darkseer as well. Is there gonna be a stun? Yes, there is. It's gonna be landing on the Vengeful Spirit. There is the crush as well. Gale going through as well. Stun still landing on Sexy Bamboo as the telekinesis was there as well. But there goes the first blood. Shrek taking it home. Poppy moving towards his tower, but still getting stunned here, and is gonna be safe because there's gonna be no more chase to the tower. First blood going towards Mouz, going towards Come With Me, getting that head start on his support Shrek. And Poppy is going to be going into the jungle, and he's going to have some a bit of hard time getting it, or at least he has a shield, but he's already half HP when going into the jungle. That's not really ideal.
It's like, it's good thinking from Mouse because they knew they had to put a hero in the jungle and
Oh,
with
Gale, stun,
oh,
misses. They will still want to go for Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit can still stun something. Stuns Shrek. There's Poppy. Poppy already very low. Telekinesis on the Venomance in the meantime. Stuns Shrek. Shrek goes down. Darkseer taking a last hit. And that's going to be 1437 running for his life. And there he gets stunned. And that's going to be 1437 going down. Darkseer getting a double kill. And taking that hazard. Who needs to kill creeps in the jungle? Just kill heroes in the jungle. That will do the same thing. Give him gold. Yeah, Shrek is already back, or they want to go for Lone Druid. Lone Druid getting stunned, getting crushed. Lone Druid in a lot of trouble. And there is no Edict yet. Still Shrek level 1. It still goes down on Shrek taking his second kill of the game, killing off Light of Heaven on his Lone Druid. As we have a lot of early action in this game. It's now 2 for 2.
it's already so awesome.
Yep. And already Come With Me taking both of those kills for himself.
Yeah, he sadly missed the stun in the jungle. Maybe it could have been better for them if he hit that.
Most likely it
But he
would have turned that fight around, because now they both died. That was kind of, you know, they want to go into the jungle to kill off the Darkseer. They were not expecting Vengeful Spirit to still be sticking around there. But it looks
Oh.
like we're gonna see more action from these two.
It's like the Rubik help really paid off. And I was watching the fight and then it was like, oh, there's action.
Vengeful Spirit still gets a Gale. Can still turn around and land a stun, but it's only one stun. Shrek trying to go for stun gets a stun. That's gonna be a kill again for Shrek. 3 kills for Shrek, 3 kills for Mouz.
The Gale flow is so ridiculous from the Venomancer.
Yeah, we haven't changed in lane up, by the way.
Oh.
They have a Poppy rotated to the bottom lane, and it's gonna be Lone Druid who's gonna continue in the jungle.
Yeah, he can live off those ganks much better because he can tank with his bear.
Yeah, and then Poppy will be safe with this surging away, and he will be able to hide near the tower. Of course, the bad thing about it is that the lane will constantly be pushed out towards the tower of Mouz, so leaving maybe some extra space to gank. But he will be able to be aggressive himself, as we can see.
It might be a good thing in a way that you won't get your tower down as fast by the Lashrock. Because you won't push it.
There was an invisibility rune up on the Venomancer. Did you see mid lane?
Yeah, there's Sentry Ward just randomly being there.
Not random though, I think. Partly, of course, because Klinks is there. I can go Skeleton Ward.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe, well, they did not see. Well, they did see the rune being picked up there, I believe. They did not. Well, the ward was already there at that time, though, so that was fine.
It's quite interesting to see Navi not having upgraded courier yet.
Yep. And having the same donkey as well.
It's a huge deal, especially when the dandy needs to bottle crow in the middle. Like taking so longer with the normal courier.
Yeah, there he goes. But that's also, of course, because Vengeful Spirit has died twice, and she is the one that's supposed to buy it, probably.
It's like it's 150 or it's 200. It's 220. Well, somebody else can buy it as well. I mean, it's not that huge of a deal for, let's say, Darkseer. It was already a bottle.
Let me see, Sing Sing. He is maybe in a bit of trouble with Vengeful Spirit standing there ready to stun. Oh, hello. Gonna scout each other out. Sing Sing now sees it. There's the wave of terrors. They're gonna be a stun. There's a shackle, ledger to a tree. Sing Sing in a lot of trouble. There's a stun as well. And that's a power shot finishing it off. Venomancer getting there too slow. His Gale did not hit anything, and he will be backing off to his tower where, well, Windrunner just took the kill on Sing Sing pretty securely. Gank did not really go as they wanted to, or at least not as they intended to, but Sing Sing actually made it easy for them by just moving into range in front of trees for that shackle shot. Ooh,
yeah, and
Rubik picking up a skeleton walk.
Skeleton walk, cool.
He's level 6.
And Azar just showed us how what was important when you're ganking. You have to be really patient. He waited there for so long, but
Yeah.
it paid off tremendously. And he also baited out the TP from the Venomancer who did nothing. So that's really good game by him.
Yeah, Venomance actually stays a bit on this top lane here. And then is now moving towards the middle lane. Same thing goes for the Vengeful Spirit though. It's gonna be a next target for a gank. Is there gonna be another ward? No, there is not right now. King's just gonna take
And
some harassment.
yeah, and Dandy has no mana, so
Yeah.
can't really do anything.
In the meantime, he is 28 for 4 with the... Well, where did he go? With the Klinks being 26 for 2. So very even, and Klinks is just going to get some creeps in the jungle. We'll give him some extra gold and extra attack power as well. In the meantime, Gale is not hitting on the Windrunner, but the Malefice is, and this might still be a kill. No, Mouz at 1.37, power shot! Kill for a Force!
Oh.
That was just a bit overextension. If that Gale would have hit, it would have ended differently, but that tower made it very easy for him to just turn around, power shot, and dead.
Just the misplay by 1437. As soon as he didn't hit the Gale, he should just retreat, probably.
Yep. They have an invisible Darkseer. Looking to go for Cleans. Do they have a Duster Award yet though? No, they don't. Can't really go for him in that case. Vengeful Spirit being close by too. Oh, there we go. She has got wards in her stash, so they will wait until she has that being brought to her.
Oh, then they has mana now, so maybe they can try.
Yeah, there's the Telekinesis and the stun, and the Shadow Walk was already on there, so that's gone. Skeleton Walk rather.
Sigrid Fluxes by Black. Actually be able to go into Ghost Walk, expecting the game.
Yeah, right before the Telekinesis happened, he was in that Ghost Walk. Skeleton Walk. Oh, pause. By Windrunner. Windrunner on the top lane. Top lane, whereas Enigma has 22 for 14, doing a great amount of the nice, and 31 for 8 on the Vorst, and also 2 kills, 2-0 for him. And the Vorst is doing great here on this top lane.
Yeah.
Having good control, and so far making use of the ganks that have happened on him and just turning them around. Of course, also his own gank with the Vengeful Spirit that he was able to get a kill from. On Sing Sing.
As we see the CS on the heroes, you could see 4 heroes out of Navi having a solid farm. I mean, Darkseer isn't really that good, but still it's 17 CS. And if you compare it to like Venomancer who has 0 for 1 and the Leshrac who still has like 4 creeps, that's really what will make the difference soon. Having 4 heroes versus 3.
Yeah, and that's the major difference is this lone druid in the jungle who's just farming. And we'll probably not see anything of this lone druid until he gets his radiance up. It's just the way he does things.
Oh, and we see Dandy opting for phase boots instead of arcanes, which you usually see on Ruby. So let's see how that works out. And he's using the Skeleton Vulgar already to gank the bot lane.
Yeah, and he wanted, and there's the tower is gonna be helping out as well. There's a TP incoming from the Darkseer, and there is the Fate Bolt. Telekinesis, Leshrac is gonna go down. Darkseer taken last, his stun did not hit anything and was not stolen. Actually, that was the last time Rubik was able to use his Skeleton Walk because it's already gone. So it disappears after a couple of minutes. But 1 kill, successful gank for him, and he's going back to his middle lane most likely. In the meantime, Sing Sing backing off on this top lane where he got chased down by the Vengeful Spirit who was looking for a gank as well. Not successful though. Sing Sing who has got a soul ring, so at least he has that, but he is not really doing all that great on the farm. On the lane rather. Lane control is not really there.
And the things are looking really good for Navi at this moment.
Yeah, 1.5k gold in favor right now for them as they don't even have a tower kill yet. We have a stun landing on the Darkseer who can't turn himself away yet. Vacuum is going to be there. It's not going to do anything though. Venomer has taken a lot with his skill, but there's going to be a stun on Sexy Bamboo and Tower helping out there as well. Arzart is going to drop here, but it's indeed a ward made sure that Sexy Bamboo stayed alive there as they just took a kill instead. 2 kills rather on the bottom lane. With Sexy Bamboo taking one and Venomancer taking the other. In the meantime, top lane getting a gank as well. Windrunner getting a stun, but Edict making sure that he still goes down. He could not Windrunner away even though he tried. And come with me rotating to the top lane very fast.
Some good comeback kills.
Yep, and I also believe that this might be the start for pushing out towers because of course Mouz do have that setup. I mean they have got Edict, they have got Iolons as well. I've got a lot of potential good pushing heroes. Earlier than the Lone Druid is gonna be a good pushing hero who's now taking over the middle lane so that Dandy can maybe gank some more, perhaps? Fate Bolt there, Levitate, but already Skeleton Walk there again. And he is safe. There's no sentry ward. Wow, he laughs funny. And he's gonna steal the Skeleton Walk once again.
It's a good spell to have, definitely.
Definitely.
Better than nothing, at least.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
His middle tower's on the check. It's just creeps.
He
Nobody
can
there.
gank the Leshrac if he wants right now, Dandy, with the dwarf.
He's
There's no
probably,
mana on him. Oh,
It doesn't see him though. Oh, nice.
that would be such an easy frag.
Yep. But it's nighttime, so no vision there. He wants to go for Sing Sing instead.
Yeah,
There's
my
the
played out
Levitate.
even better.
There's the Dark Seer as well. Fate Bolt going through. Power Shot not helping out. But there is still Sing Sing on the run. Is he going to be able to get away? Venomancer landing a kill that actually gets stolen. So now Dandy has a kill getting searched away. So he's a bit more faster than that 50% slow. As Black is here now too on the top lane. Want to go for something. 4 heroes for Navi on this top lane with only Lone Druid missing. And 3 for Mouz, but so far no kills yet.
Radiant's bottom
Think
tower.
that-
They may
take there.
lose the bottom tower as well.
Sexy Bamboo just pushing that down by himself. Nobody there to defend it at all. Middle tower might be pressured as well as Leshrac is there, but actually, whoa, stun. Where did it land? Oh, Gale, Vengeful Spirit, in trouble. Gonna try to TP out, won't be able to do so though. One more right click from Black will do the job, and that was the first kill
Middle
for
as well.
Black. As Lone Druid kills off Come With Me on the middle lane. Come With Me, I was trying to push the tower, well there was nobody there, but Dandy actually TPing to this bottom lane where Light of Heaven already was, and that was probably an easy kill for them to get on the support Leshrac. As does Sexy Bamboo actually rotated to the top lane. Has got the tower on the top lane already, vacuum into Power Shot. Nice one, does a lot of damage. But at least first tower is down in the game. 11 minutes in.
They need a mech on Enigma right now, the mouse, so they can leap through this AoE, the power shot and vacuum, so they can actually push into a tower.
Yeah, there's a lot of AoE damage out coming from Mouz in that combination. And we'll probably see more of that as well. But yeah, a mechanism is being built, I believe. Ring of Regen already up on the Enigma, but it will take a while because he's not getting that much farm yet. He will have his headdress if he wants to now though.
I'm wondering what Dandy will go with that Sage mask right now. Like, it can be Yules, it can be Basilisk, it can be, I don't know, Medallion. And also he stole the Death Pact from the Lynx, and he has double damage, so that can be a huge damage output coming from him. If he
Rubik
wants.
with extra damage, yeah. His right click is not normally that impressive, but indeed with that Death Pact that is gonna be giving some potential, some possibilities. Because that's also something that they underestimate normally, the right click damage of Rubik, but this way they can come out of the corner unexpected. As they gotta scout him out though. It's gonna come from both sides. Darkseer's on the one side, with Rubik on the other side. It's gonna be 4 versus 2 though. Not really
They'll lose the
ideal.
tower.
Yeah, they will lose the tower indeed. Leshrac Edict will make sure that it goes down. It's a Fate Bolt just goes through. And they back off afterwards. I mean, that's the power of Leshrac. They can just get a tower down so fast as soon as Navi loses their focus on the tower.
Yeah, and look at Light of Heaven on the bottom lane. He puts the face boot on himself and uses the bear just to scout out, so he won't get ganked. Which is really smart play, and he's getting close to the relic as well. He has half the money already, considering the rough start he had, and it's like really good.
Yeah, and here comes the smoke gank though, and the bear won't reveal the smoke.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the dangerous part. With the Slaughter and Leshrac, so that's a guaranteed kill. A guaranteed kill? Wow. It's a guaranteed stun. If one gets a stun off, it's a guaranteed stun for the
They
other
can
as
get
well.
double kill in the middle lane.
In the middle instead, yeah. There goes tier 1 tower, still goes down TP out though. Dandy getting stunned, getting crushed. Slaughter taking the last hit. It's gonna be Puppy that's gonna try to be on the run. Already popped the surge. Is he gonna be able to get away? One more right click is needed. Will it be enough? Power shot somewhere else. It's on the top lane actually. I just heard it from afar. Sprint is on as well. Who's gonna be faster? Who is gonna be faster? Here comes Vengeful Spirit. They don't want to chase it anymore. It's too risky. In the meantime, Gale going off on the Windrunner. Windrunner who wants to get 1437. Of course, is he gonna be able to get him? And is there gonna be support from the rest of his team? 1437. Is he gonna go down? He might. He might still get somebody in return as well. Actually, Avorst getting the kill. In the meantime, Vengeful Spirit went down to the Leshrac as well. And the TP out from Avorst in time to be safe. So trade Vengeful Spirit for a Venomancer. After, of course, Rubik already went down in the middle lane, so definitely in favor of Mouz in that case if you count that together. But it will cost them a tier 1 tower. Puppey will do everything he can to defend it, but then again, it's gonna be 4 versus 1. Not really ideal. Rubik is gonna come here now too, but it's too late. That's still a Shrek.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Levitate.
And the reason that Navi are losing right now is because they basically play 4 versus 5. They are just counting on that syllabus to bring something after like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
they just need to.
Indeed. That's so true. I've seen that before with Navi also having that lone druid, and then at some point, oh wait a second, first there goes the Darkseer to the Klings from the back. Wants to go for Windrunner next. Amplified damage is on, and there's Leshrac taking the last hit with his stun, and Rubik's is next. Taking, oh look at that damage from Black! It was a 3-shot double kill for Leshrac as he took the last hit, but Klings doing the damage that was needed. But like you said, as soon as that lone druid comes out from the jungle, comes out from his lane in this case, everything could turn around so quickly.
Yeah, but they can't lose it this hard. I mean, you saw the damage coming out from the Klings plus the amplified damage, and lone druid will die as fast as this. I mean, with level 2 amplified damage, even if it has like much more armor than Rubik and life, then he goes down pretty fast.
That's very true.
Yeah.
We'll have to see though, because it is indeed like you say. It's Navi can lose some, but not too much. The question is how much is too much, and that's we'll only find that out when the moment is there for Light of Heaven to join into the fights. But yeah.
The problem is they have 4 really squishy heroes because Puppey doesn't have anything pretty much. He went for the Tranquil boost. Now he bought a Vitality booster, so maybe he can live too much more. But like 800 HP on the Rubik, as well as 100 HP on the Vengeful Spirit, they just die so fast. And the black hole on the top lane was so unsuccessful. It got disrupted like in half a second, but still they lost 3-0.
Yeah, so I was wondering about that because I heard the sound of a black hole, but I didn't really see a black hole. Because it was really too fast.
Then they stole his Malefice and used it on him before he casted Black Hole. So he casted Black Hole and got the second tick of the Malefice on him right after that.
Ooh, Surge, Vengeful Spirit wants to go for 1.37. There's the swap, there's the Venomenter ulti, but there's the stun. Levitate, and that's gonna be 1.37 going down. And Vengeful Spirit actually has to back all the way off to his to the base now, because he's otherwise gonna be too low to do anything anymore.
Oh.
Or Black Shackle gets ledged though. There is a ward. Crush still on Dandy. Is Black gonna be out soon enough to save his teammates? Levitate there on Sexy Bamboo, gonna get stunned on the Klings. Fatebot going through as well. There is still no kill yet, and everybody backs off safely as Sing Sing came in to stop the kids from fighting. So it looked like that at least. Like, stop this right now, and everybody backs off.
Yeah, Light of Heaven is 400 gold away from his relic.
Yeah. And he has been going uninterrupted. After that first kill that he had on the bottom lane, or first death rather I should say, he has been going on just very silently. I mean, the gank that was at first attempted turned out to be a gank in the middle lane. They chose to go for that as well. It looks like Mouz is quite comfortable that they can deal with the lone druid, that said.
Exactly, they're banking on like winning this so hard until he gets the Radiant so they can kill him pretty fast. And they have heroes for that honestly, so I feel like the Mouz are in the advantage right now with how the game is going.
Yeah, 3k advantage in gold at least, as the tier 1 tower in the mid lane did go down on Mouz's side. So 2 towers only in favor of Mouz right now. And 2 towers is actually 1500 gold for the tower, 3k gold. And with a kill advantage, so that's the lone druid just doing this farm there that is making the major difference. And of course, having the jungle hero earlier game was an advantage for them as well. As Nickmat almost has his mechanism complete, as you said that he should get. He just needs his. Or actually, he has his recipe. He has it complete.
Yeah, you don't really see Navi being a disadvantage with the tower, so they will kind of be forced to turtle with the Darkseer and Syllabus.
Yeah,
so
well,
let's see how that works out for them.
Luckily for them, they do have indeed the Darkseer and the Syllabus. There's 2 heroes that can turtle very good. The same for the Windrunner actually. Her power shot can just clear off creep waves very nicely, so that the push-ins will be very much delayed if they're indeed gonna get in that situation.
Also, if you think about it, the Vengeful Spirit is a good turtle hero as well, because you can't really go into the cliff because she will swap you, and if you have the Darkseer, then you can just turtle.
Yeah,
And if you have the Syllabus, then you can just
Yeah.
Give you a huge positional advantage.
Definitely true.
And then he's going
Fables
for that.
actually. As well.
He's going for the yields in the end.
Shackle does not launch, and Sexy Bamboo wants to go for the tower. Leshrac actually getting the tower as he gets stunned for the levitate. Gale going through on the Venomance who lands his wall. Is it gonna be able to kill off 1437 though? I'm not sure. He's gonna get away from the bear at least. Shackle still latches. They want to go for the Venomance somehow. Sexy Bamboo will get picked up here too, but has his Aegis, so will be up again as a Forest. But Forest going down, Enigma taking the last hit. Malefice up on the lone druid. In the meantime, Crush on the bear. They want to go for the bear rather than for a Forest, as Leshrac gonna get levitated once again, and they want to push in. They are not done yet. There's no wind
they
on
can't.
it, but they can't really. Yeah, they're. Oh, what did he steal? Still
Amplify damage, cool.
Amplify damage.
That's really useful.
Yeah, and he's gonna put it on Kling straight away, so he will be able to be visible. As you see Black say, what?
Yeah, it's a really amazing spell to steal right now.
Yep.
I mean, it is really good if you get like a Black Hole or the Venomancer ultimate he just used in the fight. But even spells like Amplify damage and let's say normal spells like if you get Shackle Shot or Fissure from the Earthshaker, that's even better in some situations. Just because of the short cooldown, you could
Yeah.
use much more.
Oh, very true. It's that's I believe one mistake that some Rubiks might make, that they are waiting for that perfect spell to steal.
Yeah.
Well, it's indeed a lot better to steal, you know, a spell at least, without waiting
The
for
cooldown
something
on his ultimate is really short, so you can steal like 2 or 3 spells even in the fight if it's long enough.
Yeah,
So
it's 20 seconds right now, but later on it will be 16 seconds, and that's just really short. And they're gonna run into Black in the jungle, but he already popped his blade. But there's the ward, and that's gonna be the end for Black, or I think at least. Yes, there's a swap, and that is gonna Black Hole being casted. Puppy still chasing him though, gets the kill with the Black Hole, and countered the Black Hole, catches 2 power shots going through, and then it's 3 down for Mouz. And Sexy Bamboo still trying to land the crush. Knew it was too late, backing off. Great stun from Leshrac as he got 3 heroes in that, giving his team some time to get away from that one. Amplify damage up on the bear, and that's gonna become with me and Sexy Bamboo backing off in safety, as the reward for Na'Vi for this one is gonna be a tier 1 tower. But what a great fight, and that was just, I mean, that Black Hole countering Black Hole was amazing. I mean, that's the thing that you got the Rubik for, right?
Yeah, it's it's really harsh to play Enigma against Rubik, and I like it because I think Enigma is being played too much lately, and also you know, the amplify damage killing off the Klings first of all, and then the Black Hole killing the rest of them. So yeah, Rubik is such a strong hero.
Yeah.
And he was actually last picked as far as I can recall. So
yeah, that's true. He was indeed last pick, but last picked for the Radiant, so there was still something that they could do to stop it, and they picked the Slaughter at that time, as if to counter it. So they couldn't really counter it anymore.
They already set up their mind on Slaughter because they want it against the Aldrich. Oh, I love this hero.
And so this might be the start for the turnaround in favor of Na'Vi. I mean, Goldgraph is going back again. It was almost 7k in favor of Mouz, but dropping back again. 2 towers down for that fight, by the way. Also the tier 2 tower dropping. Silence, Dandy not getting stunned, but look at the damage that thing is doing. And with that thing, I mean Klinks. And he has his Orchid complete.
Just look at Light of Heaven. He was halved his way to the relic at like 15 minutes or 14, and he has now Radiance and 700 gold on top of that.
Yeah.
As well as new boots on his bear.
That's just also those towers, giving them the extra gold.
Yeah, like he got the double kill there. He got 2 towers, just so huge. And they just won one bad fight by Mouz pretty much during the whole game, just putting Na'Vi back in the game.
Yep, definitely. And yeah, Use Scepter was complete indeed. We have a Gem of True Sight up on the Dark Seer, by the way. So they see Shackle doesn't let there's the stun, levitate, stun there. He tries to get away from that one, gets a crush though. Still Black going down to Puppy. Stun from the Shrek is not hitting anything. Do they want to chase this? They want to go for this indeed. Come with me, just standing there, popping out his Nova, but does not have enough HP to stay alive as he goes down. And the stun lands up on the Forest. Amplified damage there as well. There's no Black Hole this time as Sexy Bamboo gets into Levitate and takes a lot of damage. Another crush though hits on 2 heroes. Has to get away. Stun finishes off Enigma. Sexy Bamboo gets shackled, and that is almost a team wipe as the only hero left alive for Mouz is the Vengeful Spirit. And did he actually die and come back again?
The Venomancer, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But he
And
is the only one
it's
alive.
this is just disaster for the Mouse.
Yeah, and
It's really bad.
this is the fight. I mean, this is the moment where we see Light of Heaven joining team fights. That is
Yeah.
the difference that we see right now. And we will probably
Definitely.
see Naveeb just continuing putting on this pressure, not giving a Mouse any time more to farm, and just continuing killing off towers.
Oh, come with me. You're so close to being dead right now.
Daddy,
Don't
what
even
are
know.
you gonna do?
He has the support of his heroes though.
Yeah.
But like everyone's up, so maybe not.
Then he actually backs off. Gale going through the bear only. They want to get the bear though. Bear being very tanky. Has got his own plate mill now too.
This is just so ridiculous having someone like this. 2700 HP, what the hell?
Yep.
Like, I mean, people whine about the Wisp and Rubik a lot, how it's a ridiculous hero to put in the game, but if the Lone Druid was introduced right now instead of few years ago, I think everybody will whine even more. And he's still being played, so.
Yeah. Oh, well, of course, because he is just, well, like we see now, he's just a great hero to have, and it fits in a lot of strategies.
Yeah.
You can push, you can turtle, you can basically do anything. You can
And-
late game,
and-
early game, well, not really early game.
In theory, he's the best late game hero because he has 12 slots.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a game to go so long to really.
That would be something though, a full 12 slotted bear.
Yeah.
That would be very annoying hero to deal with.
Hmm.
Don't want to do that. The Shrek building towards this BKB, they need that by the way. They need that so bad because there's so many disables from Navi so far.
Yeah.
It's just that levitate, stun, entangled. Well, entangles will still hit on BKB's target, I believe. But still. Or am I wrong with that?
Oh, which one? I'm sorry.
Entangle on BKB heroes.
I think it did. I'm not sure if it was changed. I think it actually procs, but
Yeah.
maybe somebody knows better.
It
I
actually
can check
procs it.
the stats.
Doesn't do the damage from it, but it still locks you in place, I believe.
Yeah, probably something like that. I'll just check it out.
Skeleton walk up on Rubik once again, by the way. It looks so ridiculous. What I also, if there's a Rubik in the game and there's a Lycan as well, you can see Rubik running around as a wolf. That looks ridiculous too. There goes the last tier 1 tower in the game. Very fast going down to this lone druid here, as he puts everything on the bear. Oh, Shackle! 1437 is dead. Rubik taking the last hit. CP here from Sexy Bamboo as he's by himself, getting stunned, getting levitated, getting entangled, still out to crush, but only hits on the bear. Sexy Bamboo going down already. Windrunner taking the last hit as Black tries to do something. Gets the kill on the Vengeful Spirit, gets the Shackle that does not let Power Shot, does not hit. He wants to go for more vacuum there as well. Black, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna get away from this one? Radius kills him off, together with the Windrunner getting the last hit. It's gonna be Sing Sing that's gonna be on the run. Leshrac is nowhere to be seen right now, as he is at the base. He is in the mid lane trying to kill off the tier 3 tower. String Sing getting shackled, getting levitated, going down to Rubik, and we're gonna switch over to Sexy Bamboo, sorry, to Come With Me, who is trying to kill off the tier 3 tower, trying to do anything that he can do. Actually did a lot of damage to that tower, but will be able to keep you out, and it's the only one left alive for his team, where 1437 is already back up, as he was the first one to die in that encounter, and that is just probably what we're gonna see for the rest of the fights. It's gonna be Mouz trying to do something else while the fight's going on, because right now a head-on team fight is not something they can take anymore.
Yeah, but what Mouse needs to do in the team fights right now, they somehow need to focus Dandy down so they can land the black hole, because as long as there's a Rubik, it's really weird to land the black hole, because as we saw earlier, it will get stolen, and that's not really what you want. So they need to set the priority for their focus, because they have single target heroes like StarLadder as well as Kling, so they really need to make sure they go on the same hero, and it actually needs to be an important hero that they can kill during the stun. So yeah, Dandy has 900 HP, although he has Yules, so like you have to stun lock him and kill him really fast if you're able to.
Yep.
And then maybe you can land a good black hole and win the fight, but yeah. If you just stand in the middle like Come With Me, you will get picked off.
Yeah, definitely, that was very fast. Levitate was basically all it took to get him down. And that's gonna be the last tier 2 tower on the side for Mouz. As Venomancer gets put in a Yule Scepter and will get stunned. Shackled, stunned again, Vengeful Spirit taking the last hit, and that was actually, in case people were wondering, that was Rubik having the split earth. So not the Leshrek's not trying to do anything because Leshrek is dead, but that was Rubik having the split earth. He also has a 4-star, by the way. Actually, what we missed was the Dire's Courier dying.
Oh.
Sorry, Radiant's Courier dying.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh, look at
attack.
this tower. They can't do anything against it either. If they go in with the black hole, then...
Dire's
Oh, actually, Rubik is not there. Rubik's in the middle there. And
There's a fight in the first. Like, Papi died like in 3 seconds with amplified damage on him. And now we can see the power of this on.
Shackle doesn't latch.
Oh.
Force out, get him away from that one. Come with me once more. Those stun lands, and still Arsart on the wrong side of the the forest. As the rest of his team is backing up, Leshrac getting the kill. The forest getting away from that one as well. Stun doesn't hit on anything. They're waiting on the high ground. They know that Roshan is back up. That's what they're going for.
I really wanted to see Kling sitting on that amplified syllabus, but yeah, sadly Dandy saves him. Why have to be so good, Dandy?
Yeah. Why do you have to save your teammates? No. Should they really go in on this? A bit risky.
No,
Venomancer getting stunned twice.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
The bear is just so annoying, doing so much damage. Also, Gale going off. It's gonna be Light of Heaven. That's sorry. The fourth is gonna try to get away. Stun from the Shrek. Sorry, stun from Rubik lands on the Venomancer, kills him up. As the bear is taking a lot of damage from this amplified damage and the Edict and the Nova. Gets levitated on Come With Me though. Gets stunned, goes down. Lone Druid taking another kill. Unstoppable right now. It was still Roshan being taken down by the Dire, and their agents got picked up by Klinks. But they did not win that fight for sure. As Na'Vi is ready to push in once again.
They kind of missed Blink Daggers on the mouse. If they had the Blink Daggers, they could initiate on either the Windrunner or the Rubik with Lone Druid. But they couldn't really catch the Windrunner and just got split up and killed off in the end.
Yeah, Slardar went for the BKB instead.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad item choice, I'm just... Blink Dagger would be really handy in that situation. It was the only reason that allowed Na'Vi to hang around. Because there was no danger of the Blink Daggers.
Well, Sixing does have 1700 gold, so I am expecting him to go for that Blink Dagger, as he might understand that too, that if he is gonna get a black hole off still in this game, then he needs to get that Rubik, and to do that he indeed needs that Blink Dagger, otherwise Rubik will be standing too far back, because of course you're not gonna be able to count on him being that close forward when he knows that a black hole could end his life, and end the life of his teammates of course as well. 3k gold up on the Klinks, what do you think he's gonna go for? Oh, drops his Gem of True Sight.
BKB, probably. Either BKB or MKB.
Yeah, they might need that damage though. Although so far they have not been able to kill it, to have the time to do the damage, so maybe a BKB in that sense would be a good item choice too. But we will see. Then, I guess, in 1k gold, if it's gonna be in a BKB or not. In the meantime, I mean, all the advantage that Mouz had built up is already gone. 5k gold in favor right now of Na'Vi, and we're gonna see that better in the experience graph, where it's over 7,500 experience in favor of Na'Vi right now. And that's gonna be mostly in the difference of the Lone Druid, who is level 18, which is the highest level in the game right now, with Klings being the second on level 17 up on the Dire side.
And then they actually picked up the Blink Dagger right now.
Ooh. And the 4-staff as well, he is very mobile.
Yeah, he's extremely mobile, and imagine just stealing the black hole and blinking with black hole.
Yeah, that's just...
Cool, really cool.
It's just so much to deal with at one point.
It's really hard to kill him at this moment, although he has like 1000 HP. You have to stunlock him so hard. And as I said, there's no Blink Dagger to initiate on him, so... it's really hard to stunlock him as well.
Yeah, and the Blink Daggers on the Enigma, by the way, they're gonna come in
behind.
from the sides. There's the Gale, and they want to go for Poppy first. They will get Poppy, though the swap out will save his life for now. Stop from the Shrek, Legends on 3, though there's the Black Hole. Catches 3 hero, and Rubik actually going down already. Crush from the Shrek, sorry, Crush from the Slardar. Triple kill for a Black, so for a Light of Heaven in a lot of trouble. Gonna try to run away, but amplified damage is there. Ultra kill for a Black. Catches all 4 heroes of Na'Vi, and that was the perfect fight that they needed. It was the black hole blinking, it was a black hole that had Rubik in it, and that is exactly what they needed, as this will, hopefully for them, will get a tier 3 tower, because if they're not going to get another one for this one, next time Na'Vi will be more prepared than they were this time.
Huge, huge, huge fight by Mouse, and I have to say, the MVP of this fight should be probably Come With Me, just because of his ridiculously good stun.
Yeah,
I mean,
he got 3
that-
heroes on that
yeah,
stun.
he got 3 heroes in Lashrak stun, and even allowed them to kill the Darkseer before he casted his spell. It was so amazing. Then Sing Sing following it up.
Yep.
Really good play.
He is still dead though now. He's gonna TP and he's not gonna be in time to put his edict up on this tower, but the tower will probably still go down. Maybe even the barracks if they're lucky, but Darkseer is already back up. And he wants to go in that wave of terror going through there. Vacuum, wall, stun, landing on Sing Sing. Everybody's back up again here. There's Rubik as well. Pipe is up on the radius side. Stun landing from Rubik. They still want to go for this barracks, so they get the barracks. Nice shackle. Latching Sexy and Boo and Sing Sing together. There goes Sexy and Boo already, dropping his gem on the floor. Link out from Sing Sing because he doesn't want to be there, but there's a swap. Is there going to be a stun to follow it up? Yes, there is. And that's going to be Rubik taking down Enigma. And let's see what he stole there. Did he steal anything? Actually, he stole the Plague Wars from the Venomancer. What the hell? I've not seen that yet, but at least that was definitely worth taking down the barracks for.
Exactly.
That was definitely worth it. Well, the tier 3 tower is already done on the top lane, on the middle lane for Navi also, as they probably want to have something in return and kill off that tower as well with that bear that they still have with the Assault Cuirass on there as well. The Blinks are on Mouse right now as we have still 30 seconds to go without the Enigma.
There's a
Buyback, yeah. Clever.
There's no
clever
black hole yet though.
There's no black hole yet, 60 seconds down. Being worth placed.
Gonna go down so fast with the Assault Cuirass.
Now look at that. Look at that barracks. They can't do anything. There's a stun. There is the... There's a stun, but the fortification isn't going to be long enough. Nice shackle. Ledges Black to a creep and is actually going to make him go down or not. He is still alive. No, he is up. He is up again. Has the Aegis being popped. Laundry taking care of the Venomans in the meantime. Where Come With Me is being shackled to, or being taken down actually. Rubik's making sure of that. Vengeful Spear taking care of the Enigma. 3 down for 1 so far. Sexy Bamboo is chasing on this. Gets a crush in the face. In return though from Dandy, there is the Levitate. Putting him up onto the high ground and he can't get out because he doesn't have a blink. He can't go anywhere. He is just locked in place and will go down in the meantime. Kling still got Dandy from the side. Killed him off. Black getting shackled in the meantime. Lands 1 hit more on the Windrunner but turns towards Poppy instead. Silence him. 1 more hit should do the job. But is he want to chase him? He has got the Skeleton Walk in the meantime. And I have to say Barracks are still alive. Against all odds Barracks are still alive. And that's only because the Lone Druid was taken down so fast at the start of the fight.
Yeah.
But still 3 for 2 and not losing the barracks. That's also a very good defense for Mousesports without a black hole.
This could have been much worse for the Navi right there. Just 3 heroes barely escaping.
Yep.
They took out the Aegis at least, so that's good.
And you were right by the way about the MKB. Things picking that one up.
Well, it's a really good choice against Windrunner especially.
Yeah, making sure you have that pure damage. And of course, it's also very good if you're unsure that you're going to be able to push in on the base. I mean, the Radiant have that Lone Druid that they can use to just push up in the base without standing there. Now Klink's going to do the same thing with his strafe as well, and hitting up the hill won't have a mischance anymore for him.
Can kill the Windrunner right now.
Yeah, he has the silence.
Oh,
he doesn't even use the silence. Who needs silence? He actually can't kill her. No
he kind of
silence
needs
used.
the silence.
Yep, silence forgotten, so no kill for Black. I'm not sure if that was just overconfidence or anything else.
Who knows? But yeah, that tick from the Orchid Malevolence at the end of like the duration would kill off the host.
Yep.
Right there.
Indeed. In the meantime, Lone Druid just continuing his farm. Has everything on himself now, rather than on the bear.
Is he going for the Dominator right now? That would be a new one.
That would be a new one.
Yeah, he's putting everything on himself right now. Because his bear is just getting killed off so fast with amplified damage probably.
Yeah, they tried to have it on the bear and that failed. The barracks are regenerating up in the meantime. Top tower getting denied by the Windrunner, but still that's the tower down. So towers are once again even. With 1 tower left in the field for both teams.
Quite even game,
And
honestly.
mid tower missing. Yeah, very even game I have to say. If we look at the gold, it's only 1k in favor now of Navi anymore, and that's basically nothing.
There's
With
nothing.
the experience graph still 7,500 in favor of Navi, and that's the light of heaven. But we have seen that doesn't really make a difference if Mouse just plays it like they just did in the team fight that we saw earlier. And it looks like Mouse wants to push in. This is either very brave or a very overextending.
Yeah, stupid.
Stupid.
But we'll see about that.
And there goes with MKB from the low ground. No misses
I mean,
for
they
Black.
can kill
Look
it really
at that
fast.
tower. Shackle doesn't latch. Tower already half health. There goes the BKBs. There goes the crush. Line of Heaven does not have a BKB. Gets stunned twice. Venomous ulti going through as well, but there's the pipe up for the Radiance, which will help them stay alive. And everybody of Mouz backing up. Shackle actually, okay, 1437 did not back off and goes down here. But the rest of the team of Mouz should be able to stay alive as they back off instantly. That's only a sacrifice for the greater good, 1437. And it did take the tower down very low, lower than half HP. Oh, they're not done yet? Or are they? Yeah,
They could have done much better though, in my opinion. Just
Mouz could have.
yeah, they just should have attacked tower a bit and retreat for a while. And somehow they panicked and used the BKBs and Lashra against StarLadder and just decided to go in a bit with it, then realized that they can't really kill anything off on the high ground. So they started retreating, and I think they could be really happy about losing just the Venomancer there, considering the mobility on the Navi's heroes, the ability to hunt.
So we're gonna have a fight in this mid lane, and the one that's not there is the starter actually, who still hasn't TP'd to this lane. Oh, when there's no fortification up, stun latches on the bear once again. But look at that damage, the barracks goes so low already. Being forced out, Gale doesn't hit. BKB up on Come With Me, Shackle, latches on Sexy Bamboo in the back in the meantime, goes down to the Windrunner, Come With Me, pops everything, and still got his BKB, no, now it's off, now he goes down, Vengeful, but there's a black hole!
There's a black hole for Dandy.
And there's a black hole for Dandy, is he gonna use it? Yes, he gets Sing Sing in it, as Sing Sing goes down, Windrunner getting a double kill for that one, Stun landing on the Venomancer, taking him down, and it's only Black and Leshrac back into the game, as Leshrac has bought back, and Klinks was not in that fight to do anything. There goes the barracks, there goes the second barracks, and this might be Navi going for more here. They go for the top lane, go for the tier 3 tower there, they have that barrel, look at that tower going down so fast. This might be spelling the GG just now, because there is nothing that Come With Me or Black can do to stop this from happening. There goes another barrack set, so we will see if Navi is gonna end it here or stop with that, or is gonna be moving back to their own base. And it looks like the latter. Gonna play it safe indeed, smoke up instantly, they want to go for Roshan.
And this is just a huge misplay by Bambo. TPing on the low ground, actually, that was such an offensive TP. And he got hexed. I don't know if he didn't know about the hex or something, but he got hexed and actually got killed off before he used his BKB. Then Come With Me just randomly followed him, died as well. I mean, Sing Sing would have a semi-good black hole.
Sexy Bamboo wants to go in, Gale going through here as well, Venomous ulti as well. And the BKB from Black has run out, and he is gonna go down. Lone Druid taking the last hit for that one. Come With Me has a BKB as well, but who cares about that one? He just got raw damage there from the Lone Druid, takes him down, gets a double kill. In the meantime, we have Black trying to kill off some heroes, but there is the Ghost Scepter from our side. We'll be able to make him stay alive for a little while longer. Let's just stun off 1437, 1437 going down. Triple kill for Light of Heaven, and they want to go for more, want to go for Black, and that's an ultra kill for Light of Heaven. And a GG well played being called out. Navi taking the win in this group stage match for StarLadder, 4-star series in Kiev, in the arena for, well, the Cyber Arena in Kiev. Sing Sing is just gonna stand there, probably is already left his PC, most likely, as we have some disconnects already going on, and we will see this throne exploding.
That's Light of Heaven for you.
That is Light of Heaven.
That's so good.
That is the bear just doing its job.
Yeah, but
Being the bear. In the meantime, while everybody's doing this, I can have this one up. Because there indeed we see everybody standing up already.
I still can't get over how badly the Mouse played the last team fight. It was such sight to behold. I don't know. But it was such a close game until that point.
It was it could go either side. I mean, if that team fight would have been different, then the ending would have definitely been different as well. And it looks like we're gonna have to wait until I don't know what, because everybody has left their PCs, and I normally have to wait until the end screen is there, but there's not gonna be an end screen for now. That's annoying.
Still a very good game, action-packed most of the time, and I'm really happy that Rubik won the game because our team leader doesn't want to pick him.
Oh.
They really want to play him. So.
Well, you might see him more often now that Navi maybe set the tone.
Especially against Enigma. I think he'll be picked against Enigma every time. If possible. Just maybe people realize this even more right now.
Maybe indeed.
I mean, all of the people knew it, but see it in the used really.
Yeah, I'm still. Oh, there we have some more disconnects. It's only Venomizer that's left to disconnect from the Dire team. The creep's making my job easier. There we go. They're on the base right now. Yes. And that's yeah, okay, oh sorry, yeah, my name is Sheever. You can follow me on SheeverGaming.com where you find my YouTube information and my Twitter and my Facebook, stuff like that. Is there anywhere that they can find you?
I just got the Facebook on facebook.com/MTW.Tulex, which I'm stuck for forever since I played for MTW and you can't really change your URL.
Nope, that's true.
So yeah, you can find me there.
Cool. Go follow him, or go like him rather. That's probably it. As I'm just gonna show this for a second more longer, and then we can switch overlays so that you can see other stuff and you can't see the password. And I will check out when the next game is. It should